Hi guys, I was going to show you how I cast my guns. I've got some Uzis here and some long revolvers. So they're the ones I made earlier. So I've already made the moulds. Alright, these moulds are made from silicone already. So these are all ready to go. And then I'm using this Polytech Easy Flow casting resin. It's in two parts, part A, part B, and you've got to weigh it. So you need your 2 cups, you need a pair of gloves, obviously the resin and the moulds. I'm gonna add a bit of dye in there because I added the dye in this to make it pink. So really, if I didn't want to paint that, I don't have to. So I'm going to see what this blue colour one looks like. And so I'll start on that now then. Alright, so I've got my gloves on, because at the end of the day we're dealing with chemicals. So let's start. So put my cup on, because the cup weighs. We press it on the tar to get it back to 0. So it takes the weight off the cup off, because you don't want to weigh the cup. So I've got my 2 bottles opened here. I think I'm going to do 20 grams of each. You have to kind of to judge it, you know. So that's 21. I just got to remember that. Obviously it's hard to get it exact, but I just got to make sure that the next pour on this one is 21.3 as well. What I'm going to do with this one, I forgot to tell you, you need mixing sticks. I'm going to put a bit of a dye in there. Couple of drops, maybe another one for luck. It's messy work. Right, so there's my dye in there, and then I'm going to stir that. It should turn a blue colour. Yes, there you go. Once I put these two the 2 parts of the resin together, I've got less than 2 minutes to stir and pour. So it's a case of having to be really quick, which because it gets hard really fast. So I believe I said this was 21.3, right? So now I'm going to do part B, and I'm probably just going to pour a bit more than 21, because I will be pouring this into the other cup, and obviously, so I've got it dot on 21.3, but I'm going to put a tad bit more, so that's 21.8. I'll put a little bit more because I'm pouring that one into here, so I won't be getting all the liquid out. So this is it now. Right, so now I'm going to pour and mix. Try and get as much out of it as I can. I'm going to mix for about 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I gave it an extra 5 just to make sure. Alright, and now I'm going to pour. What I do is I really open this in because I want it to get right down there. Okay, so I pour it in. and then I make sure it's gone, getting in now, and then I've got a little pouring hole here, and I'm gonna, okay, so that's filled. I've used these little hair clips just to seal it like that. Now this is the Ootsy one, okay, I'm gonna really fill it up. It's got some bits that stick out, and I really want them to get in all the little places. Okay, that's filled now. Now I've got some left over, so what should I use it for? I've got some extra like moulds here, just in case, because you can never really tell. You can never really tell how much to make, you know. These ones I'm filling up now are they are little spray cans. So now I'm going to have little blue spray cans. Just so I don't waste this resin. Yeah. Ooh, you see it's starting to cure already. See, I don't get long. See, that's turning already now. I've more or less wasted that much because I should have been quicker. So that's already started to cure. That is boiling hot, by the way. You'll burn your fingers on that. And as I'm pouring, it's already started to, like I said, ouch, that is really hot. That's hardened now, look. You aren't going to get no more out of that. I was too slow. So I've actually wasted that much, which is a shame. So this takes about, to harden, it's going to take about, give it 5 or 10 minutes. So I'll be back in a minute. So these little spray cans, I think they're more or less done. Seem quite hard. So now is a matter of getting it out of there. I usually push from the bottom, and here it is. That is the spray can. A lot of excess there. That's why while the plastic is still quite soft, I cut that off. Saves me dremeling it later. Ooh, that went flying. And then you can see that's more of a spray can with a lid. See? Let's get the other one out. It's a bit more delicate because it's one without the lid, so you can't really pull the top because the top is only tiny, and you can risk snapping it if you pull. All right, gonna get my fingers in there and pull it out. Here we go. Here's a spray can. Doesn't look like a spray can because all that excess there needs cleaning up. So, like I said, while the plastic is still quite soft, I can start cutting it to shape. So nothing comes out of the moulds perfectly. They all usually need maybe filling some gaps, or cutting, and then sanding down. Got to be careful with this. You can see I still need to clear it up. See, it is a spray can. Alright, and next we'll go on to the guns. Right, now let's have a look at the guns. See, this stuff just comes off because it's hardened. So let's go for this one first. Alright, and see how this one turned out. Got to be very careful because a lot of little pieces that I don't want snapped as I'm pulling it out. All I see is a lot of blue right now. Alright, so I'm going to delicately get this out. There you go. Does that look like anything like an ootsie to you? So now I've got to clean all this up. I've got to cut that off. I've got to clean all this up with a knife. Get in there with a knife. Alright, but you can see it's formed quite well. A nice blue ootsie because I used the blue dye. Right, now I'm going to see how this gun turned out. Alright, going to get my hand right in there. Put it from the lowest point so I don't snap anything, hopefully. Quite stuck in there. Ooh, here it is. So now I'm going to have to clean all this up. And I'll be back once I've chopped all this off, cleaned it all up, sanded it. It takes a bit of work, so I'll be back and I'll show you the finished product. Alright, so here they are, all cleaned up. Took me a while, but there's the large revolver, all cleaned up. The triggers are usually quite hard to form, so I'm always happy when the triggers form, and they have formed on both guns. Also, sometimes these long bits here at the end don't form, but I'm happy with this. See, I cleaned it all up, cut all that off, and then I cleaned up the two spray cans, one with the lid, one without. And I forgot I was filling this up just to use the resin up, and that is that is actually a blue gold bar. So that's a gold bar. I need to clean that up. So yeah, that's it, and that is how I do my casting. Yesterday I made some pink things with obviously pink dye. This is what I made yesterday. The same guns but in pink. Some trainers and a nabla head, if you know anything about 3A figures. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think. Any questions, I'll be pleased to answer for you.